I won't stop till I hear him say,
And a lot of psychologists believe nowadays that the great majority of information processing the stimuli from the environment, sounds, sights, everything, is done unconsciously. And the conscious is the top level, which is only brought into play for the really important things that require action at the moment.
Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Very important video breakdown for you all here today. If you are open-minded, make sure that you all are subscribing to the YouTube page. Smash that thumbs up button. Help this YouTube channel grow. We are spreading crypto awareness. In today's video breakdown, we are going to cover some very interesting topics. The digital reset that is happening, that we have been covering for quite some time on this YouTube page. You all need to really wake up and do your own personal research. I understand that the majority of individuals do not have time to dig deep into this stuff, but today I'm going to show you all how subliminal messages are portrayed across the cryptocurrency markets via news articles and fundamentals. I'm going to show you all how the World Economic Forum and Ripple are interconnected with this new world agenda. Again, we're going to be paying attention to key vocabulary, key phrases. I want you all to pay attention to these three phrases: the new digital economy, the new world order, and the new global economy. And I want to show you all how this pops up time and time again. I'm actually going to have to make a video part 2 to this because of how many articles I found where these key phrases and key vocabulary words pop up time and time and time again. It is subliminal messaging. If you are unaware of what subliminal messaging is, do your research. Subliminal messaging, okay, is a technique used in marketing and other media to influence people without their being aware of what the messenger is doing. This may involve the use of split-second flashes of text, hidden messages, or subtle cues that affect the audience at a level below conscious awareness. The elites have been placing subliminal messages in our society to allow us ahead of time to know that they are doing something without actually telling us, so they don't feel guilty, okay, for the longest time. And you have to understand that is exactly what is going on right now. If you are a open-minded individual, you can pick up on these key phrases just like I'm going to show you all here today. This is not a conspiracy theory, all right? This is proof is in the pudding. The words are right in front of you. I cannot make this stuff up. So I want to take your attention here to this tweet, okay? People are walking around with no idea the financial reset is coming. Everything seems skeptical right now, but imagine if YouTube and the internet was fully developed when Amazon and Apple first revolutionized the world. No one would have believed you then, and no one believes us now. Now, what I want you to understand and think about is how much criticism Apple and Amazon first took in when they were developing and revolutionizing the world back in the late 1990s and the early 2000s. Do you know how many people were in disbelief that Amazon was going to be a big key player in the future? Do you know how many people were in disbelief of Apple when it first came out? So many individuals. I want you all to understand that proof is in the pudding, that these elites are dropping little hidden gems here and there that you all can pick up on, again, if you are open-minded. Before we go, I said that I would shout this individual out. I'm not going to mess up his name, RM Senoj. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right, buddy. But he tagged me in this picture right here, and he said, I walk the streets and look at banks after work to see if they put any signs up or things I can pick out that they are changing this new world. This is what I see on an ATM. I wonder how many people know. And it reads, from 16th of November, you will no longer be able to make cash checks, deposits to a personal account unless you are the account holder or signatory. You can still use your card deposits into your own account or any business account by a smart ATM. Why have we made this change? Creating a digital footprint for all deposits is one way we are fighting financial crime. So they have a reason as to why they're doing it, but you guys can see here that it says they are creating a digital footprint for all deposits. Very interesting to say the least. I had mentioned to this individual that I would shout him out, so here that shout out is. Now let's dive into today's video breakdown. I want to take your attention over here. I've already explained to you what subliminal messaging is. I've shown you a video from 1993 of a professor talking about subliminal messaging. Now, I just want to take your attention over here to this article from Cointelegraph.com. What role will crypto play during the Great Reset? Again, while we're reading these articles, while I'm breaking this video down to you guys, pay attention to key vocabulary. A global PMIC, I'm gonna not say that word so that way we don't get monetized on YouTube. Massive or worldwide protests, job automation, environmental issues, and geopolitical tensions are just a few of the challenges facing humanity today. Amid the chaos, keystone global institutions and bureaucrats have openly discussed the present day as an opportunity to remake the world. The Great Reset, as the plan has been called, represents a radical initiative by world leaders, many of whom are unelected, to transform the global economy. Now, I've mentioned to you all for quite some time that there is a group of individuals, the elites, that operate on a level of knowledge and information and secrecy that are 33 levels above the president, way above the understanding of the average individual, and you all have to understand that. Coming down here, at the World Economic Forum meeting, this is the WEF, the meeting in early June, the world's most powerful business leaders and government officials and activists first announced their proposal to reset the global economy in the aftermath of the CV-19 lockdowns. Coming down here, writing for The Hill, Justin Askins calls the Great Reset the most ambitious and radical plan the world has seen in more than a generation. Even the British monarchy has weighed in, and we talked about bloodlines and things of that nature here, and look at this. We have a golden opportunity to see something good from this crisis. An unprecedented shockwave may well make people more receptive to big visions of change, said Prince Charles at the meeting, adding, okay, interesting to say the least. It is an opportunity we have never had before and may never have again. Many details of the Great Reset won't be rolled out until after the World Economic Forum meets at Davos, Switzerland in January 2021. It is clear, however, the world leaders have big plans of a new world order. Guys and gals, pay attention. This is where we're going to start diving into the vocabulary. And contrary to the founding principles of Bitcoin and crypto, centralization appears to be a big part of it. Okay, so I started doing some research, going over to the World Economic Forum website. You can go ahead and click on this PDF. It is the Global Future Council Financial Monetary Systems Report. This was published in 2018. And if you pay attention to the stamp at the top right-hand corner of the PDF, it says World Economic Forum committed to improving the state of the world. Very interesting. The Global Financial and Monetary System 2030. I want to take your attention to some key pages on this PDF. We're going to start by going to chapter 2, where it talks about digitization. This is on page 9. Okay, so chapter 2, digitization. By 2030, financial services will be completely transformed, requiring substantial steps to be taken today by the industry, new entrants, and regulators to ensure a positive outcome of the transformation. So here it is confirming that by 2030, there is going to be some type of digital transformation. Okay, this is again a PDF on the World Economic Forum website, and interesting to say the least, the only cryptocurrency asset that this entire PDF mentions, where it's talking about the global future financial monetary system, is, guess what? Ripple. So I want to take your attention down here to page 11. All right. So we see here within the financial services, these aggregators will wield huge powers as buyers of services, potentially moving large amounts of liquidity around at a rapid pace. Coming down here, we see Standard Chartered as bringing blockchain to life with ventures such as TradeSafe, leveraging distributed ledger technology to reduce the risk of duplicate invoicing and fraudulent activity, also partnering with Ripple, again, the only cryptocurrency and company mentioned on this entire forum, a U.S. fintech that is pioneering global financial settlement solutions through a multi-bank initiative that offers straight-through processing, real-time settlement, low-cost, elimination of reconciliation between multiple interledgers, improvement of liquidity and cash flow, reduction of costs of capital, and better pricing. Okay. Out of every single cryptocurrency, over 20,000 crypto assets that exist in today's world, why is XRP and Ripple, the company, the only one mentioned on the Global Financial Monetary Systems Report? Again, devil's in the details. I want to take your attention now to page 20, where it utilizes Ripple as a reference point. So why is a company that is doing something so illegal and so detrimental, right? Or whatever it is that the SEC has litigated that Ripple and XRP are doing and committing to, okay? Why on earth would the World Economic Forum be doing business with Ripple? Or why would they be mentioning Ripple? You have to ask yourself these things. There is a bigger picture that you and I and the person sitting next to you and maybe somebody else listening to this are never going to know the true answers to. But we can pick up, again, the devil's in the details. And here we see references. Ripple.com is the only crypto company mentioned on this entire PDF. And it's right here. Okay, again, scratch your head, ask questions, be awake, be aware, just like I say to you all time and time again at the end of every single YouTube video. Now I want to take your attention over here, worldeconomicforum.org website, Ripple. Ripple is doing for value what the internet did for information, enabling its instant and seamless flow around the world. We'll skip this, blah, 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 but we see here equity and inclusion. In addition, Ripple is developing and enabling the future use cases that will catalyze the new digital economy. Okay, so we're paying attention to key phrases, subliminal terms. We see right here the new digital economy for governments, businesses, and consumers. Ripple has offices in San Francisco, blah, 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 New York, London, Mumbai, Singapore, and so on and so forth, all around the world. This is a digital revolution. Why do you think Ripple has businesses and establishments all around the world? This is not by coincidence. Coming over here, we have another PDF from the World Economic Forum website, and again, committed to improving this state of the world. I want to take you all to some interesting pages. Again, another PDF where there's no other cryptocurrency company mentioned except Ripple. So we're going to go to page 9, and it's just interesting that every single mention of Ripple and XRP starts on page 9. Proof is in the pudding. The numbers 369 are the keys to understanding the universe. Anybody that has ever studied Nikola Tesla understands what it is that I just said. It's very interesting. The elites are very synchronized to numbers and things of that nature, right? Planetary alignments, star constellations, all of these things. Okay, so the number 9 pops up a lot. All right, but I just want to take your attention to here where it says list of subject matter experts. In addition, the project team expresses its gratitude to the following subject matter experts who contributed their valuable perspectives through interviews and workshops. And we see down here, Ripple is mentioned multiple times and is the only cryptocurrency company that is mentioned. We see Ripple, Chris Larson right here. We also see here Dilip Rao, Ripple. I hope that I'm pronouncing his name properly. Most likely I'm butchering it. But again, coming down here, list of subject matter experts. We see another expert from Ripple, Marcus Trescher, right here. Again, question everything that you see. Ask yourself, why, if a company is doing something so illegal, are they the subject matter experts for the future of the financial infrastructure? Again, this is a PDF. If you look at the top, it says the future of the financial infrastructure. Interesting to say the least. How a company that is doing something illegal will be the one that the World Economic Forum is going to for reference points. Okay, so now I want to take your attention to page 19. Those numbers, 9, 1 times 9 equals 9. Again, the numbers 369 are the keys to understanding the vibrational frequencies of the universe, but we see here the distributed ledger technology has a great potential to drive simplicity and efficiency through the establishment of a new financial service infrastructure and processes. But I want to take your attention to what this says. Distributed ledger technology is not a panacea. Instead, it should be viewed as one of many technologies that will form the foundation of the next generational financial service infrastructure. Okay, this is big, guys and gals. You need to be paying attention. The devil is in the details. Coming over here, we're going to go over some articles. I showed you this, the utility for the new global economy. Again, we see this is on the ripple.com website, and we see the words right here, utility for the new global economy, the new global economy. Again, paying attention to key vocabulary. Coming over here, we see an article on fxstreet.com, XRP price prediction, will Ripple become the one world currency? Again, subliminally messaging the general public. These people, these elites that run these articles and these news websites are all tied in tandem and controlled by one hand. Okay, the puppets via the puppet masters. Okay, understand that they are being manipulated to put this vocabulary into these articles, so it subliminally lets our subconscious know that this change is happening. Okay, coming over here to another article. This is not a coincidence. Ripple powers the new instant cross-border remittance services for one of the largest Islamic banks in the world. And again, what do we see in purple? In the new world. In the new world, okay? And we see here, you guys can go ahead and read this. Kuwait Finance House, they announced the launch of its instant cross-border remittance service using Ripple's blockchain technology. According to the company tweet, the zero fees instant international transfer service is now available. Customers will be able to make remittance transactions. Very interesting to say the least, how these words pop up again. Think it's all a coincidence? Let's come over here to another article. Ripple signs new partnership with international money transfers firm to use XRP for cross-border payments. There couldn't be the words the new world on this page, but guess what? There is. Look at this. The new world. The new world. It is subliminally programmed into these articles time and time again. It is put on the ripple.com website. It is correlated with the World Economic Forum. It is all correlated. Understand that this is a digital reset that is coming, and they're not just going to go out and blatantly tell us right in front of us. They're going to subliminally message us. At least I want to take you over here to this article, at least for this video breakdown. I mentioned to you all at the beginning that I was going to do a video part 2 to this series, mainly because there are so many articles, there are so many PDFs where you all can piece the vocabulary together yourselves. But we see here, Ripple issues statement suggesting new system for regulation in crypto industry. There can't be the words "the new world" on this page. If we scroll all the way down to the bottom, I've mentioned to you all that the most important pieces of vocabulary are in the beginning and the ending of the articles. And what do we see here? The best in the new world. It's right here. The vocabulary stays the same. They drop it in here and there. The elites are master manipulators, and that's something that you all have to understand. They have been committing to this way of subliminal messaging for quite some time. They drop little gems to illustrate that there is a change coming. Okay, they're not just going to blatantly go out of their way to tell us, broadcast this on the general streets, on billboards, on news fundamentals and articles and things of that nature. They're going to subliminally let us know that this is happening. Like I said, this is not financial advice. I'm just here as an individual attempting to piece this stuff together for you all, showing you all that the devil's in the details. How is it a coincidence that all of these words correlate? They also correlate with the vocabulary on the World Economic Forum. You all have to get to a point where you start asking questions, start piecing things together, start seeing this crypto space with an open mind and understanding that there is a bigger picture, something that we as individuals, as retail investors, cannot see happening behind the scenes, but we can do our own due diligence by doing research, reading these PDFs, reading these articles, understanding what subliminal messaging is, and hopefully position ourselves on the right side of the market. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that XRP is going to be the chosen one. I'm just showing you all that this is very significant, to say the least. You all can piece together your own assumption with the research that I show you, but I know where it is that I'm going and where I'm putting my money into: utility, use case, longevity, a company that cares about its customers. Blessings to you guys all. I appreciate the love and the support. Make sure that if you enjoyed the video breakdown, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video breakdown if you know any other XRP enthusiasts, you know any other XRP holders that want a more down the rabbit hole perspective coverage on this XRP case, things of that nature. You guys know how we roll here at CYPRX. As always, I'll leave you all with being safe, be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you guys in the next YouTube video breakdown on part 2.
I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.